Alright. Alright. Well, as you can see, we're starting a little late. People already have mansions up, and I've got a rock. This is due to me trying to finish my video at the moment. I was trying to edit it, and I had to miss force wipe, so I'm legit like 4 days late. Sort of shit, but I know this server will end up doing well, so that's okay. The server's looking clean though, the map. Milton's launch, airfield, like all in like a little spot. I don't know if we want to mess with this though. Hazmat from the first box. Okay, luck is looking up. What do you guys think of this new update? Look at my character, bro. I'll show my old character. Wait, that brother mogs this guy. Oh, that's what we like. Chainsaw too. Since it was early morning and it wasn't that high a pop, I thought it was the perfect time to get my start and go get a blue card from Harbour. Grab my fuse, quick recycle, dip. Before we continue with the start, I'd like to talk about this cool game. If you're like me, you probably like games with high risk. I recently came across this game called STALZONE, an extraction shooter set in a persistent open world inside the Chernobyl zone, filled with anomalies, dangerous creatures, enemy players, and different factions fighting for control of the zone. What makes it stand out is it's not session based, there's no wipes or timers consistently resetting your progress, so your character keeps growing over time. One thing I really like is if something goes wrong, you don't lose everything. The only things at risk are the items you find while exploring, which makes every expedition a bit more rewarding and less punishing if you make mistakes. There's also over 50 hours of story missions, factions to join, a player driven marketplace, PvE and PvP happening in the same world, and updates every 2 weeks that keep adding new content. So whether you're someone that just likes chasing better gear, taking fights, or just exploring the world that keeps evolving around you, there's always another goal to work towards. Right now is the perfect time to jump into STALZONE, especially if you're NA or EU. New players can claim a welcome bonus that includes the Ranger outfit, a Colt Walker revolver, and a bunch of useful starter rewards to get you going. Check out STALZONE by using the link in the description and redeem the bonus code. Now let's get back to the video. There was a guy camping a lighthouse recycler, so I waited a while and then I went to recycle, and then I got my pump from fishing village, and then I went to find my build spot. Oh my god. I found a decayed base that had recently been raided. It had a lot of spare loot like diving gear and pumps. I then made a small 1x2 near the base. The starter base was only temporary. I found a perfect spot near Milton's to build my main base. After I was finished sealing up my new base, I noticed that there was a raid nearby. I knew that the guy that raided was going to transfer eventually, so I headed over to hopefully catch him. Ah shit, I've been needing that. Clearly my base had become a hotspot, so I decided to upgrade my base before I got raided early. The TC at the decayed base had finally decayed, so I could pick up any item. So I got a tier 2 electric furnace and a battery, as well as brought over some stone for the main base. Once my main base was in a good spot, I decided to move all my loot from my starter over, and then I could finally start running monuments. I had killed one, so I knew most likely that he'd be waiting for his teammate to get back. Bradley had been taken by a deep group at launch. I went over. I was listening to music in this clip, but this guy died to the bots on rig, so you know what I had to do. Bruh. I'm going in for the kill, doing it for a break. Surely that's not him like leaving right now as I get here. Oh wait, no. Never mind, he doesn't have cards. Interesting bloke. Why do you have 2 high walls on him? Is he roaming that? Not the exact way I wanted to get my first AK, but we'll take it. Directly after this I saw an airdrop getting called into a big base. I thought I'd be able to get it. This is actually unbelievable the amount of loot I got here. I got perfect timing on this guy. Oh, I got that clothing. Oh! Oh my god. Quick tip here, obviously this guy wants his farm back, so he's going to do anything. He's going to do dumb pushes, so you just hold for him to push. I see a lot of people get raided early before their base is in a good spot to defend. A good way to counter this is just simply changing your Steam name. For some reason these guys didn't take it and there was 2 minis on oil, so I set up an oil base to go get the other mini later, but for now I was going to take some oil. Bad rig. No one else came after I wiped those guys out. It's a bit unlucky. After this I relogged and changed my name, and when I got back on I had some company at my base. These guys left after a while, but you gotta remember this guy's name, Sushi. After this I noticed that cargo was out and it was just leaving harbour, so I minied over to try and make a play. What? Now this is by far one of the weirdest moments I've ever had in Rust. Because it seems like this guy just came out of a wall. And you can clearly hear in this clip someone medding below me to the left. And when I drop down I make sure to check below this little hallway, because it sounded like he was medding there. Well, that happened. Anyway, I heard people in Milltown, so I went over to KANE. It really seemed like I was becoming a big target for this Milltons group, so I set up windmills and turrets. And I also added my wide gap peaks into my base. great. Benelli from this TV scientist there, that's real good. Oh my god. Fuck. Shortly after this I checked cams and there was a boat left at large rig, so I went over with my boat and some cannons to sink it. This is gonna be a bit of profit. I finally decided to set up a compound. I made some gatehouses and then I learnt wood wool and compounded my base. The green sheet metal base that I went to before was getting raided. In moments like this, you have a short window to think about what you want to do. I knew that I couldn't take all this loot, so I went and stashed one of the backpacks. This is the loot I just got from that. Unfortunately, these guys didn't have any of the raid loot on them, so I waited for them to transfer.
myself was gonna be down, coming down like a ton. Fun. Plus I can't even tell it was a Lady Bell Angel. Funky shorty. In the alley and the way they shout like just today.
Yeah, we're HV.
Wrapped up in a Cuban smell death from every angle. Faith is harder like a tortured angel. See him pacing, frustration like the time is wasting. Look across, your life was lost from the heat of mango body. Stains of murder splattered on the street. Like scenarios, but doesn't matter. Sons killed, try to make it real. Now let's get back. As I wasn't dry, I realized it was my next to cancer. Doing the latest dances, no escape from the street life. It's murder in the life. Now 1, 2. Talking about the lost angels. The lost angels. We live in lost. Lost angels. And the way we live in lost. Yo, I see the lost angels today, and the way we live in lost. We live in lost today in the life. I talk about lost angels, and the way we live in lost today in the life. Yo, I'm a lost angel, watch the way I'm living lost in the life. I talk about lost angels, and the way we live in lost.
Oh my god. Are you mad? Holy shit. Alright, well, that was a really weird, like, raid defense. Not really raid defense though. This is the profit from it though. A few rockets. All this from them, going deep on them. Pretty crazy. I've seen a few people in my comments complain about me using heavy pot, but I really don't see a reason why I wouldn't use it. Like in this fight, it would have been way harder for me to win this fight if I didn't have heavy pot, and also in raid defenses it helps a lot. When playing solo, you gotta use any advantage you can. After winning this rig, it was time for me to hop off. This was the end of day 2 for me. Ah, here we go.
Afro,
Hey, was he looking at the ramp?
looking for a third now.
I swear.
spread out. Swear the hype be too tall. Now I know that the medicine be on call. I'm feeling like you hot enough to melt, yeah. Can't trust no one, can't trust myself, yeah. And I love you, I don't love nobody else, yeah. Take that bullshit elsewhere. Self-care. Be right. Hell yeah. We gonna be alright.
At this point of the raid, I knew I was gonna lose because they just kept HVing me on respawn. So I just grabbed a bunch of loot and backpacks and hit it. Hey bro, get me up, man.
Oh.
Please, please,
No,
please.
no.
Come on.
No.
Please. Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please. Bro, do you speak English? Does anyone here speak
Hey yo!
How did you get TC? How did you get TC?
Oh.
I don't get it.
マルチくっつけた
Did you raid the outer TC?
マルチくっつけた
Did you
マル
raid?
チコネクトファースト。
Well, unfortunately, I lost this raid defense. I did end up keeping a lot of loot and backpacks hidden. Definitely not my best raid defense, but there's not a lot I can do when I'm getting HV'd. I made sure the raiders had left, and then I moved all the loot into the raid base outside. raid was sort of rough. I don't know, they were rocketing me a lot rather than just shooting me. So whenever people rocket, I normally try to get some loot out, and this is what I got out. Not bad, to be honest. I don't know, instead of hiding all this loot, I could have tried to kill them like 1 or 2 more times, but they already had TC, so it's almost impossible. Guess I need to work on that. Anyway, well, this was a big setback. I didn't have any workbench and my base was griefed. I'd have to live out of the raid base for a while. As you can see, my base had decayed quite a bit, so I started to rebuild it. Got some stuff cooking. It's looking alright. I'm gonna farm a little bit more. caught the raiders trying to run away, but then I raided their fob and got all their turrets. Shortly after this, I quickly went to recycle all my cloth comps. This was a big loss for me. This was all my cloth comps. Luckily I found out where they lived and went to raid them. After this big win, I thought it was the perfect time to log off for the night, but I got a noti on my phone that I've been killed.
Conversations about the devil we be lacing in the revolution. Mine's been a battle since birth.
Nah, yeah. Okay, well, that's where I'm gonna call the wipe. I don't know, I tried getting more raid defenses. I feel like this video is already pretty good, but I tried to get more for you guys. Because my last video wasn't the best, and all the delays. But these guys just raid me, like meta, because they know where my loot is, so I don't know, it's just unlucky. I did actually cut out a few times that I got offline by these guys, but yeah. Alright, that's where the video is going to end. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I think it was a pretty good video. Good raid defenses, good moments, good counter raids. Make sure to join my Discord if you want any settings or anything like that. And also follow my Twitch and TikTok. Later.